Swifties have long speculated that Taylor Swift will release two separate albums at the same time, but the Debutation theory has a lot of evidence to support the idea. As Swift wraps up the Eras tour, fans are still waiting for her to re-release 2017's Reputation, the last record she recorded under her previous label, as well as her 2006 debut album. Though she never explicitly said as much, many Swifties assumed that they'd have Taylor's version of every album by the time the Eras tour ended. After all, the tour revisited nearly every significant era of her career, so it seemed fitting. With only weeks to go before the tour concludes on December 8th, a new theory speculates that the singer will drop both her debut and Reputation re-records on the same date, and they even think Swift hinted at the release date. It seems as though Swift is playing into these theories with her surprise song mashups. While she didn't play much of her early work previously, debut era songs have been popping up more and more. On her second night in Miami, she chose Should've Said No from her debut era and I Did Something Bad from her sixth album. On her first night in New Orleans, she played a combination of Our Song from her self-titled album and Call It What You Want from Reputation. Her Miami night, one mashup included her first single Tim McGraw, while her third night in Louisiana included Reputation's Dress. Frankly, consider us shocked that Swift didn't announce Reputation Taylor's version after debuting her new bodysuit during her rep set, the first in 131 shows in Miami. However, it's not just the golden snakes that fans noticed. Teal is the color most associated with the debut era, and Swift wore a new teal ball gown for Speak Now in Miami. It's no secret that Swift loves the number 13, and this date just so happens to be her 35th birthday. It also falls on a Friday, the day that new music is typically released. Also, while performing 22 at her second Miami concert, Swift flashed the number 55 with her hands, sending Swifties down the rabbit hole. The prevailing theory? She was subtly referring to 55 days from that night, which just so happens to be December 13th.